Hi, this is Don McAllister and welcome to another edition of Screencasts Online. This week it's time to revisit another old faithful app that we've covered before on Screencasts Online, and that's HoudahSpot. Search is critical to the Mac, and although Spotlight does a fantastic job of indexing all your files and folders, it's really let down by its search capabilities. HoudahSpot uses the same index as Spotlight, but uses its own optimized user interface and powerful feature set to make searching much faster and so much easier. With the release of HoudahSpot 5, I'm going to take you through the core features as well as taking a look at some of the significant new features and improvements in this essential macOS app. Although we've covered HoudahSpot before, I'm going to treat this as a foundation show, so I'm going to show you the basics and then some of the more advanced features so you don't have to go back and have a look at previous shows. Now, if you do dip into the previous shows, I probably called this HoudahSpot at the time, but I've been since advised that it is HoudahSpot, so forgive me if I fall back into my old habits of referring it to HoudahSpot. But anyway, go across to houdah.com, where you can find the information, download a free trial. You can also buy it from here as well. You won't find the application on the Mac App Store because it's integration at a system level. But if we just check on the pricing for this now, so it's 32 Great British pounds for a single user license, £49 for a family license. You can buy a site license as well. If you're a previous user of HoudahSpot, you can get a paid upgrade as well. £18 for a single user upgrade and a family upgrade for £28. Let's go ahead and take a look at the user interface of HoudahSpot. Now, there are several ways to launch HoudahSpot. You can launch it from Spotlight, which I will do. You can also launch it from a HoudahSpot Helper, which resides in the menu bar. We'll take a look at that later. You can also integrate it into launcher applications such as Alfred or Launchbar. But let's just go ahead and run it directly from Spotlight to begin with. And that takes us into the main HoudahSpot window. Now, it does look a little bit intimidating, but you can use it very, very simply. In fact, to do a search, all I would need to do, let's say I wanted to search for any test files I have on my system, just type in the word test up at the top, hit return or click on this arrow here. So immediately it's gone away, it's done a search on the Spotlight index and it's returned 319 files found. Now, some of these are mail messages, some will be, well, we have some Markdown documents, JavaScript scripts, all sorts of different bits of content. And it's not currently the way it's configured just searching for the file name. It's searching for both the file name and also any content that has the word test in it as well. You can control that from here, this drop down. So currently it's looking for any text, so whether it be in the file name or in the content. If I wanted to just search for the name of the file, I select that, it goes away, it found 91 files this time, and each file name has test in the title. Or I could just go ahead and also say text content. So we have 265 files, all with the name test in the content, but not in the file name. A new feature in HoudahSpot, and we're probably running ahead of ourselves, but just to show you the power of this, if I wanted to see whereabouts in the content the word test appears, I can go over to here, pop out the info panel, and then there is a feature here to give me a text preview. And basically now I can see the contents of the file that's highlighted, which is this one here, showing me that test appears in the context of this particular sentence. I can also pop that out, so it will fold the text. So this is the unfolded text. So, I might have had to scroll down if it was down here quite a bit to see it, but if I just click on here, it will fold the text and just show me the relevant content contained within the file. But let's go ahead and we'll pop that out of the way. We'll come back to the info panel shortly. Let me go back and reset this to any text. And we're back to our 319 files found. That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from Screencasts Online. Screencasts Online is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only Screencasts Online Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the digital Screencasts Online monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit screencastsonline.com today and become a Screencasts Online member.